classical. So we're going to move at the end of the class towards a mat, so that's what you need. Take also a bottle of water. Optional, but tiny baby weight. Yeah, I'm doing it all without any weight. So this way you can see that you can do a ab workout with no weights, only your own body weight, or just placing your head on the right place, which is your belly. So we don't start if you're waking up right now and your body's not right awake yet. It's not a good idea to go straight into crunching. So we're going to have the activation of the belly standing up. So once I'm here, I'm planting my feet, and from here I'm going to bring my arms up overhead. Then I'm just going to bring one leg up and keep my upper body straight, and I place it back down, then the other. So in the meantime, I want to focus on my midsection. So when I lift my arms down, not lift, lower my arms down, lift my leg up, I'm squeezing in. No floppy arms. This is not it. This is not it. Yes, I will do something. Put your mind over this matter. Really, if you're squeezing something down and something up with the leg. So, if you're just waking up, the leg will not go as high, but that's fine. You do what you can. So then you stay here. That's good, as long as your mind is still in the abs, your belly area. Yes, I'll go back to my flexibility range and strength. Keep the upper back nice and straight. Don't start rounding. It's not a crunch. So it's like So I exhale. Exhale. Inhale. Inhale. Nice long. When you're on bottom with the feet. Just waking up the midsection of your body, of the front of the body. Reach those arms forward and down. Forward and down. Couple more. 5, 4, 3, 2, last one. Okay. If you activate, you feel your shoulders too. You know me? I never do one single tiny muscle. I always try to cooperate with more body parts in my exercises. The next one's going to be, you're going to bend your standing leg. You're going to lean in it. Yeah, don't keep it straight, because then the stability has to come out of your ankle and your hip. I want to give you a little room in the knee as well. Then from here, bring your left hand behind your head. Don't start pulling it forward. Keep the hand like a soldier, yeah? Like that one. The other one goes there too, or you can have it here, or as balance pointed down. So I start here till I find my balance. Bend your standing knee and bringing the knee in towards your elbow, pointed down. Don't try to stamp it down. Everything is slow and under control. Keep the chest lifted, belly nice and tight in. Here we go. So, 1, 2, exhale. Bring the elbow forward, bring the elbow just to the side and down, and the knee out and to the back. So to the front of your elbow, inside of the elbow. Hop, last 5, 4, 2, last one, and change. Okay, maybe breathe it out. Then we go to the other leg. Bend your knee. Left hand goes down. Right hand is a soldier. Look in front, look in the back of your head. And peel that elbow back. So that if you peel the elbow back, the chest will lift, your sternum will lift. That's when you want to have. So no crunch yet. That will come later on the mat. So once you're here, find the balance, and there we go. One. Oh, yes. Not too much weight on the leg that's lifting. Everything on the left leg. Elbows back. Try to get the knees sideways, not frontal. Because then you can start crunching on the side obliques. Yep. You need to focus on the point in front of you, because otherwise you lose your balance. Sa, 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 sa. Elbows back, fingers pointed. Sa, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Arms down, roll it out. Maybe you come to shake it out. Okay. So from here, bend your knees, and we're just going to twist, boom, in, other side, boom, in. Let's take one side first, so you feel what you're using in your belly. Yeah, otherwise there's too much rest in between. So you can take the hands like here, that's option one. And again, bend right knee, and then you turn in. You turn in. The other option is to bring your hands onto your shoulders and turn. Yeah? So the other thing is, again, bringing the elbows out in a 90-degree corner, and then twist. Yeah? So it's again for this on the left side, for your obliques. Here you go. Stand on the right leg, bend the knee, so make it nice and soft, and then turn in. Twist. Twist from above the belly button. Look to the side where you're twisting to. Nice and tall. Change the hands position if you don't feel anything. Work in your range. Now the knee comes, of course, forward, and you twist your upper body to the side. Yeah, so now something is different than the other one that we had. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Woo. I feel my other legs as well. So let's shake a little, and then go to the other side. So here again, hands in front, makes it lighter. Hands on the shoulders, make the movement a little bit bigger, and therefore also more upper body weight. Or hands, keep it charged. Yes? All right, there we go. 1, 2, 3. Look to the way where you're twisting to. So this time is going to the right. Keep your balance on your left foot, light on the right toes. Maybe you see the twist diagonally in my belly. I cannot see it because I don't work with a mirror. So work maybe with a mirror is a good option. So you see what you're doing. So you want to see a diagonal line in the belly occurring. Couple more. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Ooh. All right. Keep on moving. So, the other one that you can do it with a weight or without a weight. Then most of the time the people think I'm going to crunch. I'm using, if you go to the right, you're using the right side. If you go to the left, you're using the left side. Yes, of course, it is a crunch on this side, but you're not training this side. That's probably new for you. Yeah? People who train with me, they know that they're training the other side. Breathe. How come? Okay, I show you. I take my right hand onto my right side of the leg, and I'm just pressing my shoulder head down, keeping my chest lifted. And then from here, instead of just going to one side, I'm just crunching it. I'm just teasing my fat on this side, which is good because fat only sits on places where it doesn't get moved. Oh, something else was new for you probably. Leave it on the side. Believe me or not, let your mind go around. So instead of like doing what I just showed you, I want you to get tall, legs straight. Not many times did I say that. So legs totally straight. You lengthen a lot of room in between the pubic bone and your solar plexus. Yeah. Then from there the right hand goes down, left hand behind your ear. Don't be floppy. Elbow out. Reaching the crown of the head tall. Lock the knees, tighten the quads upward, and then you go to the side any amount, and now you pull yourself up by pushing this left elbow, not to the side, but kind of like upward. One. Look to the left elbow. Don't look forward. Start moving in a wrong direction here. So, here we go. 1, 2, 3. You can exaggerate the movement by pulling this elbow to the left side. I cannot talk in this one because my core is really working here. You hear my voice, so I stop talking. Yes? Let's do 20, 19, 7, 6, elbow back. 15, 14, 13, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, tighten belly, and 1. Hand back, head back, easy. Shake it, maybe you tense up a little. I do, because I'm so focused on my belly and onto my posture that I try not to tense up, but it happens. Yeah, so just loosen up. There's no need to tense up. But if it happens, get your rhythm back. So then the other side. Get tall again, a lot of room. Hand on the outside of your left leg. Drop the shoulder, don't scrunch it up. Drop the shoulder into the sockets. So deep press. And then I'm just sliding. You can have your fingertips like this because this is too much sliding. Yeah, so I do most of the time my fingertips just like this. Right arm sideways, around and bend it. Don't let it come forward any amount. Yeah, then you're starting to not engage. So lift up. Right hand behind your back of the head. Then, from here, you're going to crunch, and my eyes go already there, and my nose pointing there too. And then you go to the other side. So don't go for this one. That's not the one. You see my belly popping out from one side to the other? You need to create room. Pubic bone points down. Yeah? Here we go. Head back, lift chest. Strong legs, kneecaps lifted, quads engaged. There we go. Elbow back. Don't feel it in your lower back. Keep the chest lifted. Why do I not do one side and then the other side at the same time? Because it's not good for your spine, especially when you go over 40. Or if you have any back injury, here we go, 20 more. 20, 19, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, elbow back, 7, 6, 5, belly in, 4, 3, 2, and hold. Yes. Bring your head back. Hold. Let it go. Let it shake around. So just move around because you feel it's not only this side, but it's also a little bit part of the lower side of the lats. So, that being said, we can go towards the floor. I'm going to take my shoes off because I have a nice sticky mat here. Oh, I forgot one. I forgot two actually. So, put this one onto the side again. Because you remember that we did this one on one side. Now we're going to have this one. So it's a four-way twist with a knee lift. So it's going to be same position with the hands. Easy. Take the hold of the elbows. Yeah? There's not so much weight swinging and there's less activity in the belly. But if you can do more, take the hands onto your shoulder. There's more length here, so therefore more weight traveling out. So you need to hold. Then the other one is again to bend the elbows, hold fist. I take fist in this one because I feel stronger this way. Yeah, like if I'm pulling something down. So here again, it's the knee bend. And to try to keep your hips still, as if they are in a box of concrete with just a centimeter space here, centimeter space here, and a centimeter of space right in the back. So we're in a box. So my hips will move a little, but I try to prevent it from moving. So it's not this. Try to be one solid piece down below. Here we go. So one knee up. I'll start with my left one. Keep the knees bent. Feel the floor underneath your feet. This floor is a little bit slidey. Look to the side. You lift the knee. So the twists are easy, or not easy, they're small. That's what I meant. Did a little bit too much twist. It's okay. Can I talk? Yes, you can hear. Bend your knees. Make them straight. Make your hips moving more. Legs are working too here. Couple more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. How can I be on this side? Wow, so fun. Whew, venting. Your lungs are also getting moved. So in a way, it's also good for your organs to get a little bit more blood flowing. Then the other one, what I wanted to do for you, is you look for a wall. I have here a nice print bag. But, oh, my CV is going off. I don't want you to go off. Sometimes it just wants to go off. Weird. So, and you look for a wall. What you're doing is you take two hands together and you plug your shoulder and your shoulder blades in, down the back. So you rotate them up, back, down, and around. Your hands are not on shoulder height, they're a tiny bit lower. Your knees are slightly bent, and you look for a wall. Then, my wall is going to be this one. So you take, in this case, I take my right hand, the top of the hand, on it, and I'm just going to be activation is on my right side. Keeping it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Release. Woo. Release. Do this 4 more times. Yeah, so here we go with my hands. Plug the shoulder heads in and my shoulder blades in my upper back. Bend the knees. My hands are lower than my shoulders and press the wall. Okay, here we go. 1, 2. Keep your hips square. 3, 4, and 5. As hard as you can, okay? Okay. Little break. Rotate shoulders back. And there we go again. Feet hip width apart. Hands forward and lower than your shoulders. Then rotate your shoulders back and around. Tuck your tailbone, belly draws in. And start pushing as hard as you can. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think we did it now 3 times, so 2 times more. If you put your mind into what you're doing, you cannot think on anything else. So that's also saying that when I'm training people and I have to perform with them, it's not training for me. Yeah? So there's a way I have to teach, move, but not train. And then when I'm home, I have to train for myself. So that's what I'm doing right now, but at the same time, I'm teaching you too. So that's kind of difficult. So rotate shoulders back and down, lifting those arms. We go for the 4th time, tucking the tailbone slightly, let it point back, not under, back. So have like 50 centimeters behind your heel. So reset again. Here we go. Up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Push. 1, 2. Keep the hips square. 3. Maybe feel your left foot a little bit more pushing into the floor. That's fine. 4 and 5. Release. This one goes a little faster. Okay, hands forward, plug the shoulders back and around. Put your hands onto the wall. Tailbone, lengthen sternum away, your tailbone away from your pubic bone and push. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Release. Now, of course, we have to do the other side. So I'm going to just move on the other side of the wall. That's what you're going to do too. And then from here, little distance, so it's about arm distance what I can have. Bend your knees, lift your sternum, rotate your shoulders back and down, shoulder blades into your upper back. So let it pop up. Yeah? So up. And then from here, and a little bit closer. I have to do it from here because my thing will slide. Yeah? So I'm going to put it here. Or maybe you have a good view of the abs, what's happening. So right side is first. Now I'm going to turn press with the left top of my hand. Plug the shoulders. So really be aware. Feel your feet. Hip width, shoulder width, more hip width. And there you go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Release. And again. Plug the shoulders in. Shoulder heads down. Here we go. Against the wall. Push. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Think about the tailbone. Don't tuck your tailbone under. No posterior tilt here. Rotate shoulders. I go a little bit to the side because I'm pushing the thing away and I'm hiding. No, I'm not. Rotate the shoulders. Rest the tops of the hands against it. Shoulder heads down. Tailbone back. Strong legs. Bend knees. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. 2 more times. Yeah. Rotate shoulders. Hands together. Press into the hands. Press into the left hand onto the wall. And there we go. So, 1, 2, 3. Keep breathing. Don't hold your breath. 4. Straight elbows. And 5. So the tendency of the body is to tuck the tailbone and to bend the elbows and then start pushing. Don't. Keep length. Keep length. Yeah, and then The stabilization of the belly has to start in kicking last time. Okay, rotate shoulders up, back, and around, down, hand palms together, top of the hands against the wall, tail a little bit back, bend knees, feel your feet, press. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Good. Letting it go. So, moving this baby to the other side. I have one more. Standing. If you want to stop after this one, it's fine. So what you're going to do, you can do this with gloves, but I'm not going to do it with gloves. So I'm going to punch with the lower palm of my hand. And also, just like this, we are a little bit lower than our shoulder. So I'm not going to push here, because that does not do much. Again, bend knees. And then from there, this is going to prevent from my elbow to be overextended, because I have nothing to push against. If I have something to push against, my body knows there, with a straight arm there's no strength. With a straight arm there's no strength, it's just boom. But if I'm here and I go in and I have a slight bend in the elbow, and the rest comes from my upper body and my hip, of course. But if you take your palms like out, like the stop, in the name of love, then the elbow will not lock or go the bend on the inside of your arm. So that's a good technique if you are scared of injury of your elbows, because it's a joint that you don't want to have pain. So instead of like the kickbox stand, I stand my feet next to each other, about shoulder width apart. Again, I pull in my pants so my knees are bent. Yeah? Well, then from here, I'm going to take it, and I cross it more if you dare. Feel your feet. 10, 9, 8, 7. Let me go. Yeah? You feel your arms too, you feel your shoulders too. Now we go to the mat. So, let me take myself in a diagonal line. And let's take my shoes off. I like to be on a yoga mat with my bare foot. I'm not put gymnastic shoes on. I'm just used to that. You can keep them on if you want. But I want to feel my toes too. But I know where I have to push a little bit better than when my toes are squeezed in the shoe. So, now probably we go into basic crunch. Not yet. So, these exercises that I show you, you can do 2 or 3 times a week. No fuss. If you never do belly exercises, start with 1. Then next week you start with 2 times a week. And then you can build it up till 3 times a week. Yeah? And then you incorporate the other training sessions that you have in it. Yeah? So once we are here, place your hands underneath your shoulders. Not too far forward, not too far back. Yeah? So you want to stack bone on bone. Then you start pushing the floor away. Your index fingers pointing forward, your belly draws in, and you don't have a hollow spine, you don't have a tucked tailbone. So I'm not a scared doggy with my tail in between my legs. I'm just neutral, and I start pushing. As soon as I start pushing, I keep my toes tucked under. Then, from here, I'm going to move my butt back. I'm going into my downward facing dog, but you don't have to get straight legs. So you point all the way where you can go. Then from here, I lean my heels back, and then I walk my hands back a little bit. So I'm kind of like if I would take my knees, my hands, my knees down, I would be right behind here. And then I start walking forward. And then I walk so much forward that I can reach up with my left hand, and then I walk back. And I keep the tension onto my legs and onto my hands, and then the right hand goes forward, reach, move it back. I'm going to straighten my legs because my mobility allows it, so I have to work in my range. You working with your range. So if you're here, your knees must be bent, keep them bent, it's fine. Whoop, step, step, and touch, reach forward, move it back. Hands flat onto the floor. Never ever take the banana peel, the meaning like this kind of thing. You get pain in the mouth of your hands. Yes, and now my right hand has to reach forward, tuck your tailbone, straighten those knees, and move back. So move in and out. Your arms are attached to your upper abs. Your legs are attached to your lower abs. And in between there's something too, also called abs. If they talk about the six-pack, the lining. We have an 8-pack, or basically actually a 10-pack. Really? Yeah, I can show you, but it would be a little bit inappropriate. So, keep reaching. Don't lean too much onto your feet. Go straight forward. Keep the weight into your hands. Keep the belly tucked under. Keep the legs nice and strong. Even if you have bent knees, oh yes, you will work your thighs too. Yeah? Couple more of these. I go back to straight legs. You know why? I work in my range. You work in your range. You don't have to be flexible to be doing a crunch or a belly workout. So, one more time on the left side, because that's where I started. Probably you started on one side too. I don't know, right or left. And this is the last one. Woo! Okay, bend your knees. Shake your arms. You feel your triceps? Good job. Don't crunch your shoulders up when you walk forward and down. And keep your shoulders nice into the socket. Safe place to be. Then we go into a forearm plank. Oh, we're going planking. Yes, we can. So I take my hand palms facing upward, and then I turn my hand palms down. Why not just take it down? I have a lot of flexibility in my skin. You have also a lot of flexibility in your skin. And this is then that my elbows want to go out. And I want to have my elbows stacked underneath my shoulders. So I stack them underneath my shoulders, and then I turn my hand palm. And now they cannot move out anymore. They cannot move outward. So here, tuck your curl the toes under, and then you go. You step your feet back. Have to go move a little bit more forward. Yes, shoulders depressed into the socket, and there you are, leaning. No tush up in the air. Tush down here. Now from here you're going to turn. Left hip down, back to center. Right hip down, back to center. Left hip down, back to center. Right, center, left, center. Right, center, left, center. Keep the shoulders still. So now I'm pressing a little bit more in my left elbow and forearm. Now I'm pressing with my right hip sinks more into my right arm. So continue. Push, back. Push it down, back. Push, back. Push, back. Belly draws in and back. Reset your feet from time to time because they are going to be out of alignment, and you feel when you have to reset those feet. So, shoulders into the sockets. I'm starting to sweat here. Woo. And down, down, and center. 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 Last time. Down, center, down, center. Yes, raise the knees. Woo. Tops of my arms. Rotate. Also be aware that you don't drop your neck down and that you don't crunch your neck looking forward. You look right in between the thumbs. Forgot to say, but it's also always with the plank position. Elbow or just right onto the hands. So, we have another one here. Elbows again, underneath the shoulders. See my hand palm turning up, turning it down, the hand palm. Now I'm good. So from here, yeah, tuck that tailbone, belly draws in, lifting up, and now touch, back, extend, up, touch, on, extend. Only to the right side with your left leg. Up and down, down and up, down and up. Press your right elbow forward, not your right shoulder forward. Pop, reset your feet from time to time. When you feel your right side, it's again obliques. 4 more. 3 more. 2 more. Reset. And the last one. Whew. Take a little break in between. So watch your neck, yeah? If pain in the neck, just let the neck hang, chin onto the chest, just shovel your head, no, and then bring it up, maybe look up. Don't go circling your head around. Not a good option. You can look to the right, you can look to the left, right, left, but you cannot circle around. Why? Compression in the wrong direction. Yes, it's vertebrae, especially in the neck, they're sensitive. Other side. So I did my right leg was standing and my left leg was up and twisting to the right side. Now this time I'm going to do the other side. Let's see which side is better for me. Hop, shoulders away, tuck your tailbone, no touch up into the air. Really lean forward, press those forearms into the floor, bend. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, you don't have to touch the floor, 8, 9, 10, go to 15, 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15. Whew. So, there we are. Shake, head down maybe a little shaky here. Just a tiny one. Bring the face up, look up, bring the chin up so there's nice muscle activation right here. And then bring it down, and then look to the right, look to the left, look to the right. So if you have pain somewhere, always release it. So I go for my towel at this moment, taking the sweat off a little bit. So, we go from active, standing, no knowing about this exercise of the belly, maybe you never did them before. And we go now to Pilates belly exercises. Yeah? So then, we're going to place us feet hip width apart. Hands go forward, hand palms go down. Always watch that your belly does not pop up. Your belly must sink in, not pop up. You see the difference? So I want always to make a posterior tilt, draw the belly in. So, your hand in the belly, erectus, those are the little pieces of bread that we have, or one white bun of bread. And you have the obliques, and you have the transversus abdominis. This is the deepest layer of your belly. Some people think they only run from here to hip, from hip to hip. But they run all the way from here to here, and then once you're there is the diagonal, the horizontal layers. And they are attached to the spine. And that's an important one. If you don't develop those, if you posterior tilt, you develop them. Yeah? If you don't develop them, you will get the pouchy belly. You push everything out. So that's why I always say, if you crunch, posterior tilt. So now we start with the Pilates 100. 100, yes. You have different options. You can leave the toes onto the floor. Posterior tilt, yes, belly draws in. You can have your feet lifted. You can have your legs extended. Yeah, whatever is your variation. I start here because it's a many of them 100. Here we go, belly in, look forward, shoulders and shoulder blades lift. You start pulsing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Reach your hands far away. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale. 2. Inhale. Up with the shoulders. If you want a change, lift those legs. Posterior tilt, belly in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. If you want to change, legs up. If you don't want to go back, go back. Lift your shoulders. Belly in, I'm looking at my belly. Then I'm looking back to my knees. Yep, start burning. I go for extended leg. Maybe you bring your toes back down. Lifting up, reach your fingertips further towards the end of the mat. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale. Last step. Yes. Elbows around the knees, rolling the head from side to side. The head is heavy, so it's normal that you feel your neck. But don't push your chin onto your chest. That's too much. Leave an apple or a fist in between. That's why I did not look only to my belly, and then I look back at my nose, at my knees, not my nose. And then you have kind of an apple in between, and that's fine. Yeah? So remember, keep this neck neutral. So, once you're here, bring your arms out, lifting your feet up. You can first start with this option. I keep my hand palms facing up because like this, I turn my humerus bone inward, and I want to get the external rotation. It's optional. You do what you like. You have more grip here, that's true. I want to take the grip not by pushing the arms. I want to take the grip and the hold from my abs. So don't make the mistake that the knees fall into your chest and then you start just twisting. This is relaxing. Yeah? This is not the one. We also go only to one side, not both sides. One side only. Because we need to reset the spine in between. So make sure you have corners of 90 degrees. So I push my hands out, and then I have here belly to thighs 90 degrees. Then from my calf muscles to the back of my thighs, I also have 90 degrees. My hand palms face up, and I place them in the capital letter T. Then from here, I keep looking up, and I bring my knees to the side. Keep your left shoulder onto the floor. Bring it back. Slow movements. 3. And back. 4. And back. 5. And back. 6. And back. 7, hold, and back. 8, hold, slow movement, and back. It's not about fast. 9, and back. 10, keep looking up, feel the twist, and 5 more. 5, are you still 90 degrees? 4, 3, 2, last one, hold it. You want extra, extend your lower leg. You want extra, extend both legs. Bend the front top leg in, bend the lower leg in, move back. That was 15. Good. Okay, reset the spine. How do you do that? You cross the ankles, you hold underneath it, and you just roll a couple of times up and down. Do you notice that we did still not do a crunch? No crunch at all. Yes, we had maybe a rounded spine, but not like the basic crunch. Ah, that's a good one too. So arms go out in a T. Bring your back of the head onto the floor. Knees not falling in towards the chest. Keep your feet dorsiflexed like Charlie Chaplin, but not the toes out, the toes pointing up. Hands on your upper thighs. Corners of 90 degrees. Corners of 90 degrees, knee pits and back of the thigh. Then from here, plug the shoulder blades onto the floor. Belly draws in, no space in between your lower back. And there you go, bring the knees. 1. And back. Yes, you saw my knees? 2. And back. 3. And back. 4. And back. 5. Up, shoulder down, back. 6. And back. Keep looking up. 7. And back. 8. And back. 9. Reach out through the arms. And back. That's 10. And back. 5 more. 5. Hold. Bring it back. 4. Hold. Bring it back. Under control. Knees 90-90. 3. Back. 2. Back. 1. Hold. You want a heavier lower leg is going to extend, which is the left one. One more. Right leg extends. Top leg is going to bend. Lower leg is your left leg is going to bend. Move it back to center. Okay, crisscross. Maybe just rock your lower part of the back up by pulling the knees in and let your lower back and your sacred bone lift. Then you can release the belly. Okay, reverse plank. Just to do something different. Your elbows onto the floor. And there you go. So we did not hold the forearm plank in the regular way, but now you're going to do the reverse one. If this is too much, bend your knees and then just lift up. It's just a reset for the spine. So point, lift, and hold. Turn the quads, the tops of your thighs, inward towards one another. Draw the belly in, lift that chest. Keep the chin spacious. Don't cramp up in your calf muscles. Point the toes. Don't cramp up in the lower and the bottoms of your feet. Draw the belly in. Lengthen tailbone towards your heels. 10, 9, 8. Keep breathing. 7, 6. Don't cramp up. 5, 4, 3. Lift chest. 1. Good. Bring it in. So a little crampy I was there. So for just reset of the spine, it would be good to have a block or to have a ball, just like a soccer ball. So what I'm going to take is a yoga block just to curve the spine because we orientated a lot onto the front of the body. Now you need to open the front of the body too. So take it where you strap up the bra and sit normally, or where you sit with the girl, and place the block underneath. You can also lower it, or you just roll that ball in that spot, and then you just place the elbows, and you're going to roll over it. You're going to roll over it. Then you hold the hands, the head, and then you're just going to lift the chest away from your pubic bone. And you're just leaning. Because it's a ball, you need to hold your head. Because I have a block, I can let my head go. You can probably not let the head go because it will not touch the floor. So you have to hold with 2 hands, elbows in, have to hold and let your head hang into your hands. Yeah, so that's a different variation. But then you open nicely, the abs, nice and long, spaciousness. I can even take my arms up. Maybe for me, I need to take it a notch up and I go a little higher onto the block, and I turn it this way so it's in my spine and not leaning onto my shoulder blades. So I go for this one again, and let's see. Yes, I can stay here. I tuck my chin. Maybe here I can let the head go. Probably this is the height where you are. Draw those shoulders down. And I'm going to hold my head here as well. So now I'm in the same position as you. Holding, just opening the chest, pointing out the toes. I have them dorsiflexed before. Elbows, I'm pushing them against each other. Therefore, I have more leverage to hang my head into my hands. Full breathers to the front of the body. And then how to come out. Okay, bring the chin onto the chest, bring your elbow down, bring the other elbow down, or not down, but then the hands, and bend your knee and roll off to one side. Ah, you're off the ball, I'm off the block. So that being said, let's leave it at here. So if you're a beginner with belly exercise, there was no crunch, or if you have lower back problems, this is or might be a good one for you to do. But if you're a beginner, 1 time a week, feel, then go to 2 times a week, live for a while, and then maybe go to 3 times a week. So for the not beginner, you can do this workout 3 times a week. And incorporate it in, plant it, implement it, so you have your all-over workout. Thank you so much for joining me. Tell me what you missed, tell me what you liked, and give me a thumbs up, and subscribe to my channel. Thank you very much.